Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, this is Madden Football on EA Sports.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
All right, fellas. Something good.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Steps away to his left. And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the first down. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things broke down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he's going to be dropped quickly right there at the 48, a couple yards shy of midfield. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Mixon with a first down carry. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
He got like 3 more carries.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Mixon. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Mixing up the middle. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Stephon Diggs from 10 yards out. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Jackson fighting to stay upright. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
A quick burst there and a nice and bit off. A pretty decent game.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw complete there to Johnson.
Good play, Beyonce.
He's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. In motion, right goes Johnson. They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action. Oh, Diggs, what a catch. But he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
All about 14, bro.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense. Not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the
lost 2 yards.
and not giving ground.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
That play was well covered, just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
Stroud on 3rd down now. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon.
Oh, my goodness.
No gain on the screen, and they'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further. scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll pass there over the middle to start things out. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. Now he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Play action. Now Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. On the return is Sims. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Texans will take over. Houston set to take over. They're looking sharp out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll get this to the 24 and it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And
I think the ball's out. And this will get...
That was a gain of something, bro.
Scrimmage, so fortunately they're able to hold on to the possession. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Stroud to throw it. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pretty sizable deficit here in the 1st quarter. This defense will probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another 1st down. Almost back to the drawing board.
10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Stroud out of the gun here. Flushed out right. But he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. For Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Stroud off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
The Texans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose. And it's picked up by nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not getting a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That in a first down pickup of 8. Stroud looking to throw. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Mixon will try the right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. Off the edge and right to the ball that time was Kyle Van Noy.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On second down, here's Pierce. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Give me some help, O-line.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Salvador able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so They're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
They go play action with Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now it's Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. A first down carry for Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second down and 6 now. They go play action now. Jackson.
Good timeout.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Throwing is Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and the deficit will stay at 2 field goals.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down.
Shit.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10.
Houston 227.
Now Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
Well, they've certainly gotten him involved in this first half, and on third down, they looked his way again. And what a delight for his quarterback to find him and keep the drive moving.
On first down, here's Stroud. Again, it's Johnson. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll go play action here with Stroud. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Johnson, the man in motion right. On second down, here's Mixon. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Damn.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Do it, fellas.
Joe Mixon, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, here's Fairbairn.
Ball back.
Take it away.
3 timeouts. 2 timeouts.
And this will be a touchback as Ed says over the end line. Ravens offense back out there. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
That's what I'm talking about.
Going to be incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I have no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now a 2nd and 10. And Stroud now to throw. He finds his man Johnson.
Damn, this nigga is on fire, bro.
3rd and 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing now is Stroud. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Stroud will look to throw once more. On the move to his left. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
2nd and 10. Here's Stroud.
Oh my God, bro. That is so fake.
Picked up by Adolfo
That weak-ass interception, bro.
Set up shop at the 46-yard line.
I think there was a little too much heat on that one. He's trying to hit his running back out of the backfield. Normally you want to get the ball to them in stride. But here, this one's coming in hot. And it tips off his hands and into the arms of the defender.
Well, the Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And they'll start with a short field following their turnovers. They look for points here before the break. The first play of the drive is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
A dump off now to Hill. Takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Texans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Getting in there for the tackle, Marcus Williams. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, back to you two in just a bit. But first, welcome everyone to downtown Orlando and our EA Sports halftime report. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So
there we go.
To change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Back to the ground now.
Oh, he got me.
Look at this, middle of the field.
He got me.
Breakaway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
48 yards for Derrick Henry. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
How you do that? I call it dope, boy. Yeah, watch me go for plays.
Here's the Texans offense now heading for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise,
we good, fellas. We good.
Your team, you got to be careful right here.
We good, fellas.
24 now. Here's a 2nd and 5. From the gun again to Mixon. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud sets up the play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in the face there, but that is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Left side caught by Diggs. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep, ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
What's good, Mason? Appreciate you tapping in, bro.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Happy early Merry Christmas, by the way, too.
And they have their fullback try and push the ball.
Way to move the chains.
The Texans first down, maybe by about
hey, that dude's big as hell.
Convert on 3rd and inches. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Man, how your day going so far, man? How you feeling? You feeling good?
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Come on, Diggs. Yeah, eat too much Taco Bell. That's crazy. Oh, you did my boy dirty with that one. Oh, that's funny.
Play action. Stroud now. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, I don't know what I was thinking.
He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be
we good, fellas.
So when the
we
defense
good.
complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent
Let's
pursuit.
get some manageable
Force
yards
the
right
out of
here.
the pocket. He ends up trying
There
to
you
run
go.
for it. Instead, he goes out
There
of
you
bounds
go.
and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
86 yards for him on the ground now.
Man, I'm glad you popped in, man, on my channel, bro.
Maybe there's a little attrition setting.
I appreciate you subscribe too, man. I'll be doing a lot of streaming, bro. I'm gonna get that PS5 next year, man, and get see what it looked like on the Maddens compared to the 4.
On 3rd down, Mixon.
Way to go, Joe.
The first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Man, you got anything special playing, man, for tomorrow? Or you just kicking and chilling?
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10.
I got some family coming in town my way. Oh, yeah, appreciate that sub, bro. Good looking out.
Again, it's Mixon.
Good job, Joe.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, held his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Oh, man, I was about to say, what you mean you gonna bust your grandma? I thought you meant like you was gonna slap her. Nah, that's crazy. I know that was a typo, though. Oh, that's what's up, man. My grandma dead, so, yeah, that's over with for me.
Pierce now up the middle. And they'll be inside the 30.
Man, autocorrect will have you looking so crazy, dog. It's like, sometimes I'm like, how you supposed to be AI technology and you can't predict what I'm finna say, man. Like, it's supposed to be common sense. That AI ain't all what it's cracked up to be, man.
Stroud.
Ah, throw it away.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Man, CJ done fumbled like twice, bro. And we gave up a touchdown.
Now they got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
So the momentum on Baltimore side, I really got to score on this drive, man. Who your favorite NFL team, Mason? Do you got one?
Inside handoff to Mixon.
For
one of the few
30-10. It's manageable, though. I think we in field goal range.
No gain on that one as it brings up a
50 yards, so don't do nothing crazy. Don't lose no yards.
To clamp down because really, they've been on their heels this run.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me.
Come on, O-line, give me some time.
It's gone pretty well.
Give me some time, O-line.
Right back at him.
Here's Stroud.
This man went the wrong fucking way, yo.
Forced out to his left.
That might have been a first. There we go.
The red zone before going out. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up the
Johnson ran the wrong route, bro. All right, Joe, it's on you.
Mixon with a first down carry.
It's on you, Joe.
Get him to the ground at the 20.
Take us home.
A pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because...
Man, I'm excited to watch my Steelers, man, play against the Chiefs.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
It's going to be some good football, man, this week.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's second.
Oh, yeah? What kind of content you be putting up, bro?
Mixing up the middle. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 15-yard
slow down territory.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
There we go.
Picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Yo, how does that work, man?
Direction, so to me, that's really
I know.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide.
I know, like
so another third
like them shorts you do for your on Madden. Is it like just showing like the best highlights you can of a game you played, and that's how you get your subs up?
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Linebacker can cover.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
There we go.
7
4-down territory.
Carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
Give me that touchdown, Pierce.
Again, it's Pierce. And
that's what the fuck I'm talking about.
End zone for a Texans touchdown. Damian Pierce, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field.
Man, how many subscribers you got? Man, I need to start doing that with my games then, huh? So I just need to like come up with like the best highlights and put them in shorts. People really be checking for that type of shit, huh?
And they got it done.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
Damn, bro.
They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2,
what's
you would think maybe a few more attempts.
What's fault?
I think
okay, what is that?
May bear out that running the ball.
Man, also on my YouTube channel, bro, I'll be like, just giving my thoughts on like shit, and I do them shorts, cause that's somewhat why I started taking it serious, cause I started seeing like people subscribing off the short. Oh my God, he's gonna go all the way. The fairy play I don't spy on him. But
39 yards there.
What was I finna say?
What a run there. I mean, you got
yeah, I just put my music in the background for my sounds. But it's like certain sounds that must like help you get
to the guys who can do all the things you just described.
Bigger engagement.
You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands, and guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean now. I noticed that on TikTok.
Oh, man, that
all them college football highlights or video game highlights with Madden, they always got that crazy ass beat drop. Okay. Oh, and I should have known they were going to go for the wheel route.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard.
Yeah, man, I ain't even mad at
20 yards.
At what Lamar do, because it's like, man, he do that shit for real. I only feel the way when you know, like, hey, he not supposed to do that. Like Kyle Murray, man. Kyle Murray be running 100 yards just to gain 5 yards, you know. Dude literally runs all over the place. I think Arizona might get rid of him now that they ain't made the playoffs but one time since he's been drafted. I didn't even know he was the first overall draft pick yesterday. Like, yo, that's kind of crazy.
Is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer.
Dude really just need to be a running back.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
I knew it. Ah!
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's
they're going to go for it, I bet. I bet they go for it.
The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what? Right?
Okay, that's what's up, bro. I had like 35 subscribers and
offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play, or my
I think they're gonna run it, bro.
Run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
You're right. That might have been a play action because they had like 3 tight ends out there.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, now they going. This could be a fake field goal. I should have stayed in. I should have stayed in a regular defensive formation.
For the 4th.
All right, smart move.
The former Longhorn puts this one through, and that lead is back down.
You can't go that far down the field, man, in a game like this and not get that touchdown.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him.
He missed Tucker missed a 55 field goal attempt earlier.
You see go on the board in your favor,
55-yard attempt.
you're happy to take him.
Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Well, it wasn't going to be Tucker throwing. It was going to be the snapper. The snapper always throw it because Tucker was going to fake it. But now I don't think he can throw neither. But, dude, hey, I ain't going to lie. Tucker is kind of ripped, man, for him to be a kicker.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Pushing through tackles.
That's what I'm talking about, Pierce.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Man, how long you been pushing your YouTube channel, man? Like I said, man, keep going, bro. 491 subs is not bad at all. Like, you halfway there to the, to the century mark. So you definitely should keep going. Once I had got to like 200, man. No, once I got to 300, because I had got like 130 subs in like 3 days. I caught a big spike with the algorithm.
Flush to his right. He's got the hook up with Diggs.
I'm gonna just go out of bounds. It might be on us.
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. here's the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is
I don't
thrown.
understand that play,
for
yo.
it there.
2 years, not bad, man.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 30.
Yeah, YouTube fun to me, bro. Like, well, for the most part, it still be some super weirdos here and there. I had somebody trolling my channel very bad, like, a couple nights ago, man. That shit was weird. They kept making a new account and just kept talking crazy.
And continue to move the ball.
Stroud's throw taken in by Collins.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield.
I'm gonna make sure I subscribe to you, man, when this game over with, so I can help you out, man. Since you know you did the same
game
for me.
continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the fourth. Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, man. You be on Twitch too. You know that once I get this channel over 1,000 subs, I'm gonna start back building my Twitch channel. Cause I was on Twitch first.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Ah!
Here's Johnson with a reception. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy.
Hey, Deontay Johnson might be a problem with Houston, man. I've been killing him. I know I got over 100 yards here. Yeah, man, 104 to be exact.
The pedal is down. Stop.
John Harbaugh
that
never shy about bringing out the red challenge flag, and he'll do so here. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Oh, they took it.
Lines up a very good call there defensively.
Oh, that's
challenge
crazy.
that
I thought he dragged
will wind up an incomplete pass.
Oh, yeah, I feel you, man. Well, shoot.
On second down, here's Mixon.
Which is dope, too, man. I haven't been on it, like, in about 6 months because I just been trying to make sure I get this channel,
still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
Since I've been seeing so much progression.
Back to throw. Stroud. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
We got to get a touchdown right here.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
All right, bro.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
Escaping the pressure right.
Roughing the passer.
Complete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Yes, sir.
Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Watching the video, man, make sure you like, subscribe, man.
Take
Appreciate
over.
it.
Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he is
Bro, that's a touchdown.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Pierce is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown?
Stop trying to go for the goddamn two-point conversion.
Check that box.
I hit the button too fast.
They'll let Mixon try to run it in. And he will get
I
into
only
the
got
end
one.
zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And
This man juked himself out of
bounds. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he's got Jordan complete right side. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Going for it with Pierce.
Good play.
And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22.
52 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we don't know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Now here's
oh my God, bro!
It's intercepted, thrown back across his body.
Picked off by Roquan Smith, and the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's
blitz coming, and down he goes.
That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
I need 2 picks, man.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th.
Damn, bro, I couldn't become who I wanted to be.
And he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Justin Matabike there to bring him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Stroud to throw it. Flushed out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Texans send the punter out. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. On the return, Hardy. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Jackson. Gonna throw right side here.
Come on, man.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first.
Could have got that pick, bro.
Penalty moments
I thought he was going to jump the route.
At the 45. Here's a 2nd and 4. To throw is Jackson. He's got it complete to Aguilar.
He should have been doing this way
earlier. He's going to be taken
earlier.
down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. And Jackson throwing once more. Over the middle, complete. That's Flowers. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. And they run the option on 2nd down. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. 3rd and 5. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. A drive that time of 6 plays. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans hands team recovers. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes his upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Here's Stroud. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. Stroud looks to throw. That's caught by Davis. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the complete.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on first and goal. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times.
Touchdown! Stephon Diggs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Good job, fellas.
Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
First quarter got them bad, man. They come with Kobe. Diaz got 2 touchdowns.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
40 minutes position. They took one of his catches away, man.